Hello, Dirty Trucking. 317, about to get ready to get out of here. I want to make this video about why, another reason, it's not why I don't invite people over. It's what they do with my seasonings. And they've been doing that since I stayed in this building. I come home and Spice Supreme is usually a 99-cent brand. I use Lawry seasoning salt. But usually all my seasonings are the same, by the same maker. Spice Supreme. I use that Morton salt. They like to play with the Lawry seasonings and my spices. I'll come home and get ready to use one, and it's like this one. It's caked in there. And at first I thought it was from using the microwave to steam, but nothing else is really like that. It's just certain seasonings that it's like they pour water into and they putting something in it. And they changed the Lawry's. 1 minute it makes my food taste salty when I use it, and then next minute it tastes like it's no salt on it. So I fried some chicken wings early this morning, and yesterday I ended up taking off. Fried some chicken wings. I put me a nice little smidge of Lawry's on there. Didn't taste like any salt was in it. But before then, there were several guys. There were people getting in my car all day. These were African-American guys, males. They were getting in the car from their job. I was picking them up, smelling like spices. And see, when they do shit like that, that means somebody to mess with something in here. They're constantly coming in here, messing with food I cook. And I invited a classmate over for the holidays, for Thanksgiving. Matter of fact, I invited more than one, but because of an issue I had, she showed up. She actually showed up. My son showed up. So, and after I informed her, I informed her what was going on here and what they be doing with the food and all that. And you know what she said? She made a comment. She said if she didn't know what all that was going on, she wouldn't have ate that shit. And that's what they do. You coming in here fucking with my food, or a grocery store selling me some fucked up food, feeding me that shit. I can't invite nobody over for dinner because you done fuck with this shit. Or if I start cooking something and got to run out down to the store or out to the store real quick, they coming in here fucking with this shit, changing the taste of it, making it taste fucked up, bland, like hospital food, or too salty. And I'm sick of that shit. That's why I make these videos. Because I'm putting the blame where the blame is due. It's on the building where I reside as a resident. I'm not changing those spices. I'm not doing shit to the spices. And this building is not doing anything to stop whoever it is coming here fucking with the goddamn spices. So, that's why I make these videos. I don't know what the fuck that shit is they putting in there. I don't know what the fuck they doing to the food. But if I end up feeding that shit to somebody, I wanted to make a home-based business selling pies. But I got to think about that in living here. This is supposed to be some luxury fucking riverfront living. I think I picked the wrong fucked up building to move in. A building I got to keep a chair upside the door when I'm sleeping in here at night. When I leave out of here every day, I know this motherfucker coming in here, cutting the camera off, coming in here doing whatever, fucking with spices. And then why do these outside motherfuckers know what the hell going on inside my motherfucking apartment? Is it the spices or something they put in the spices that I've been using on my food that caused me to be fat? Caused me my stomach to feel like it's bloated? Caused the weight gain? Why is your dumb ass coming in here fucking with spices? This is the ignorantest shit I've ever seen going on in this state in my life. That a stupid motherfucker would think you have the right to step your ass into my apartment every day and fuck with my shit that don't belong with you. Or switch food, tamper with food, fuck with food, and I end up eating it or feeding it to somebody else. And you think you're not going to be legally liable for that shit? I'm putting the blame on this goddamn building. I done made more than enough videos about what the fuck going on in this goddamn building. I'm tired of you coming here fucking with food. I'm tired of you coming here fucking with spices. I'm tired of you coming here fucking with my shit. This is the ignorantest bastard I've seen for my life. And I wish I can catch this bitch. I don't know how he keep bypassing the security camera. We need to investigate Google to find out why these motherfuckers are never on camera. Because that's the system I have now. Google. And it was one of the maintenance men that suggested I get a doorbell camera. The same maintenance man that I suspected as being the motherfucker that was coming up in here. I don't know who it is. But all I know, I'm not giving them the key. But I'm tired of my shit. 1 minute tasted too salty. Next minute it ain't got enough. It don't taste like there's any salt in it. My seasonings all caked up like somebody poured water in it. See, they getting away with it now because they know I don't have company. But see, if I have company and they eat that shit, what if law enforcement decide to want to come over here and check out the apartment and I show them the apartment so they can search and see if they can find anything in here? They want to take some samples. I wish they would. Tell me what's in the shit. I can't invite nobody over for dinner. I don't want to feed them they fucked up shit. I picked the wrong fucking building to fucking move in. Apartments is no place for anybody to be living. Because they doing some fucked up shit behind these closed doors when you leave out. Ever since I've been in apartments, this shit been going on. Hell, when I had my house, it began to go on. But it's worse in these apartments because you got to leave. You got to go to work. I'm not privileged. I have a bank account full of money. My bank account just got closed yesterday, Chase Bank, because of what Uber did. Because I was overdrawn so damn long. And to keep from losing my apartment, my concentration on getting my apartment bills caught up, my rent caught up, they closed the bank account. Then played games with my goddamn money and lied to me. Well, good riddance to Chase. I should have never went back to that bank in the first place. And I need to stop frequenting these places that I know doing this shit. But then who's left? New places that's going to start the shit all over again. The more I frequent these places, then the shit begins. But this motherfucker coming up here playing with spices. And I'm tired of living up and paying rent in these motherfucking bitch-ass places. And they doing this shit. I told management about my tub when I first moved in here. It was a real bad glazing job. I done posted several videos on it. I don't know who the lady was, but her name was attached to the email to sign the new lease here. So, and they went up on the lease a couple dollars. So I asked her, why would you be going up on the lease? This apartment, the tub is fucked up, and you're going up on the lease. And I told them I offered to do it with the glazing job. She talking about they can't allow me to do it because of liabilities. What the fuck is a liability about glazing a fucking tub? I think the liability would be this tub exposed down to the naked metal is the liability that falls on this building. And the length of time and how many times I done been in the damn leasing office. They wrote it down. Then I went in there. They suggested to fix it. I said, well, I was going to do it. Then I went in there and they wrote it down, said they were going to talk to maintenance about it. The lady I spoke to by email, I sent her photographs of this fucked up ass tub. This supposed to be luxury ass. This $1,800 rent tub here in this building. This is my $1,800 rent tub. This here, fucked up glazing job. Look at the edge. Look at all this nasty looking shit in the rails. This is $1,800 rent here. Then this shit gotta constantly clean because it gets so molded. But look at this shit. This was like that when I moved in, but it wasn't cracked yet. And I told them it's gonna crack. It's eventually gonna crack. And now it's finally cracked. Now, and I finally told them you need to come in here and fix it. I sent pictures of this to the lady named the lease email. The one that told me that liability if I do it. What's the fucking liability of putting glaze on? That's like painting, bitch. You ain't coming in here doing it. But ever since she did that, strange shit has occurred. I ended up with weird moles popped up on my neck after sending her these pictures. This is what they do. It's something about them and sending them something that they are able to connect to me somehow. It sounds crazy. You can say I'm talking crazy shit all you want to. This shit ain't fucking crazy. This the truth. Yeah. You better hope it never happened to you. Look at this. Fucking $1,800 rent tub. It's embarrassing. But they didn't want me to do the glazing. Now, I offered to do it. Shit don't cost about $50 at Home Depot. I can do a better glazing job than the motherfucker that did the damn job. No, they want contractors to come in here. Told me, this is her exact words. They come in here and talk with you, and you can talk with them about the tub, whatever. They ain't never came in here. Or did they? Or were they coming in here and not notifying they coming in here? Pretending you afraid for your safety. You ain't afraid for shit. I'm the one need to be afraid for my safety here. I got to go buy a handgun to put in this bitch because of what the fuck going on here. So tell me, who the one is supposed to be afraid of their safety? I'm sitting up here putting a chair beside my door at night so the motherfuckers don't try to come in here. Because I know they was. Because you know why? They want to sneak in here. Would you probably give me some either? Think you going to get a little bit? Put me all back together and walk up out of here? No, bitch. You ain't doing that shit no more. No more. I had suspicion that's what you was doing. Coming in here, doing something, because I would wake up out of a deep sleep, just groggy. Every now and then. And recently, I hadn't had that happen in a long time, but recently, the past couple of days, I woke up real groggy. And when that happens, that's somebody trying to get in the apartment. They need me in a deep sleep. That's why they were cutting the cameras off. That's why they were changing the settings. This prior to me even starting to put in the chair beside the door. What do you think they trying to get in here for at night when somebody's asleep? I mean, come on, think. You're not stupid. What do you think these motherfuckers trying to get in? And who you think they is? Who you think they is trying to get in here? And all the ones that keep coming around me making these old fucked up comments are Caucasians. But the ones with the seasonings, they black. An ex I dated used to work for a spice company, made the spices for Little Caesars. I'm not with that bitch no more. I don't want to be bothered with him. You got to be fat to be with him. I'm not going to be fat. He looking to impregnate. I'm not finna be pregnant. You gonna find somebody else for that shit. Is that why you made me fat? See, when they trying to call themselves introducing me to a man or making me talk with a man, it's not talking physically like I'm doing in this video. They got something that they are able to do with this device that allows them to talk with feeling. They trying to play matchmaker without my motherfucking permission. I didn't ask you to do that shit. You concerned about the wrong shit. How long it's been since I've been sleeping with somebody. Bitch, that ain't your business. Like the motherfuckers that get in the car. How long you gonna be out here? That ain't none of your business either. Why is you asking that question, passenger? That ain't your business. That ain't shit you need to know. And I'm telling you, they doing that shit for a reason. And I'm sick of it. I don't go around these motherfuckers asking anything about their goddamn business. Period. Because I don't need to know, don't give a fuck, and don't want to know. If I was interested in your business, then I would ask you. But I'm not. I'm not interested in your shit. I'm not interested in none of these people's shit. But they all in my shit. Coming in here changing spices. What if I fed this shit to somebody? What if they already know about it and then they was getting me to make this shit and I was taking it to them and they was throwing it away because they knew what the fuck was going on up in here because of you and this stupid shit going on here. I'm sick of it. Oh yeah, it sound crazy, but it ain't crazy. And I wish I could catch him, but I can't because I'm dealing with a surveillance system that I paid money for that's aiding and abetting these motherfuckers doing this shit. Wow. I picked the wrong building to live in. $1,800 rent for a tub that looked like that. And they had nerve to go up on the rent. Well, all in total is 18. A little over 18. And I got a tub that look like that. Wow. And I got motherfuckers coming here fucking with my food, my seasonings, playing games. Why is it you don't want my food tasting the way it's supposed to taste? Well, I know it's supposed to taste. Why is you playing taste tests with me, motherfucker? Don't play with me. I heard what you said. I know what you're doing. It's a matter of time. If you doing it to me, you're doing it to somebody else. Possibly somebody else in this building. One of these motherfuckers between us gonna catch you. Watch your ass, bitch.